Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down a really powerful communication trick that will help you think on your feet and speak with total clarity, even when you're caught completely off guard. Okay, let's start with a situation I'm pretty sure we've all been in. You're in a meeting, maybe just chatting with friends, or you're on a stage, and someone lobs a question at you that you just did not see coming. And what happens? For most of us, our mind just, poof, goes completely blank. So what's actually going on in your head? Well, according to communication coach Vin Zhang, your brain basically hits the panic button. It's like you've just opened a dozen different browser tabs in your mind all at once, and they're all scrambling for an answer. And it's that overload, that chaos, that causes you to ramble. It's not because you don't know the answer. And here's the most important part. This is not a personal failing. It's not that you're not smart enough. That anxiety, that verbal mess, it all comes from one simple thing. You just don't have a system to fall back on when you're put on the spot. I mean, check this out. In a recent workshop, it turned out that fewer than 10% of the people there used any kind of communication framework. Think about that. That means the vast majority of us are just winging it. We're just hoping our brain will magically come up with a perfectly structured thought under pressure. And this is exactly why having a framework is such a game changer. It's like a mental safety net. So instead of panicking, your brain has a nice, clear path to follow. It gives you the structure you need to build a solid thought, like instantly. Okay, so what's the fix? Well, let's get right into it. It's a brilliantly simple tool that you can start using like right now. It's called the 3-2-1 framework. And it's as easy as remembering three little numbers. First up, the number 3. Next, number 2. And you guessed it, number 1. That's it, 3-2-1. It stands for 3 steps, 2 types, and 1 thing. Now, the real beauty of this is how flexible it is. You don't have to use all 3 parts at once. You just pick the one that feels right for whatever topic gets thrown at you. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. Let's see how this thing actually works in the wild. We're going to apply the framework to a couple of random topics, just like we're in a live workshop. All right, first up, a totally random topic from the audience. Avocados. Yep, avocados. Let's see how the 3-2-1 framework can help us say something smart about them right away. So, if you go with the 3 steps option, you could instantly say something like, well, there are 3 key steps to preparing a great avocado mash. First, you cut and deskin it. Second, you mash it up. And third, you season it. See? Simple, clear, and organized. Or hey, maybe you go with the 2 types route. You could say, there are really 2 main ways to eat an avocado. Smashed on toast, which is classic, or, for the real purists, just eaten plain like a fruit. Right away, you've created a nice little comparison. But honestly, probably the fastest and easiest way to get started is with the 1 thing. Your response could just be, the one thing about avocados is that they are incredible on a keto diet. It's one single powerful point that you can then easily talk more about. Okay, let's do another one. This time the topic is travel, and it was given to someone in a workshop, totally on the spot. Her immediate response, using the 1 thing, just the one thing about travel is it's magnificent. How great is that? It's a confident, emotional statement, and it's a perfect jumping-off point for a great answer. Then another person gets the same question, and they choose the 2-type structure. Their answer? There are 2 types of travel. You can travel regionally, or you can travel internationally. Boom. Instantly, the answer has a shape, a direction. And then a third person used the 3 steps framework and just boiled it down so beautifully. There are 3 steps to travel. Plan it, book it, go. I mean, in just 5 words, she gave a complete process. So clear, so concise. And this is where you really see the magic of a system like this. It's so much more than just a little communication trick. It's a total mindset shift. It takes you from a place of fear to a place of confidence. I mean, just look at the difference here. On one side, without a framework, your default is panic. You feel exposed, you get scared, and so you ramble. But then you flip the switch, you have that framework in your back pocket, and suddenly you're ready, you're confident, you're actually excited for the chance to speak. And it's not just in your head. The presenter pointed out that the woman's whole body language changed. She literally leaned into the microphone because that framework gave her that psychological safety blanket she needed to feel ready to go. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that you now have this simple, powerful tool to pretty much eliminate that fear of speaking off the cuff. The 3-2-1 framework gives you structure when your mind feels like pure chaos. The only question left is, what will you use it to say next?